Good morning. I was told just to give a little history and not to take no more than 5 to 7 minutes. The NAACP was founded over 104 years ago. It was a response from the massive reconstruction in the era called Reconstruction and Jim Crow era. During that time, the civil rights was struck down in 1875. That means we once had it and it was taken away. 7 years later, Bessie versus Ferguson was passed and made Constitution separation of all of us. It made it possible for us to be separate but so-called equal. These are laws that were passed and put in place by people at the Capitol, at the national level. I'm gonna get away from my speech and tell you all right now, today, we as decent human beings have got to do exactly what we're doing today. We've got to come together and address issues that affect our lives on a day-to-day basis. We are all on the same accord. There's not one of us living and breathing that won't want a decent education for our kids. When we got people running for office saying that we're going to do away with the Department of Education, we as decent people have to have a problem with that. When we have people sitting in these offices saying that we're going to do away with Head Start to lead our kids, we should have a problem with that. When we got people in these offices passing laws and passing policies that are eliminating, not allow you to have health care, we should have a problem with that. Every American should be allowed that opportunity. When we have those that are making 300, 400, 5 times what the average worker is making, we should have a problem with that. America is a melting pot. If we don't make America do what she's supposed to do, she will do anything that we allow them to do. We have a voice. Your voice is through your voting. That ballot box is your vote. That ballot box is your voice. And just most recently, June the 25th, voters' rights were stricken down. The ability for you to have a fair and equal opportunity at the ballot to pass laws and policies that help fix America. We cannot tolerate that. We cannot accept that. We cannot go along with that. The only way we're going to be able to get Congress's attention is at the ballot box. I'm asking you all now, I'm telling you now, this has got to happen nationwide. That we have got to tell Congress to do their job. Right now, we got so many policies, so many laws that could be passed to help all people progress, be successful, achieve your goals. But we have some in office that don't have your best interest at heart and mind. The movement was started. Everybody knows about Martin Luther King's great speech, "If I Had a Dream." But organized labor and the civil rights movement came together to address the issue. The only reason you have 40-hour work weeks, holiday pay and overtime pay was organized labor. You got people now speaking out. Oklahoma fell prey to the right to work vote. Right to work does not give you any rights and it don't give you any work. It takes your work, takes work away from you and takes your right away. Stand your ground. Make my day. All of these laws does not protect us. They do not make us safer. We have got to address those issues. We've got to tear down those walls that divide us. If America is to be what we want it to be, we, those that are here, those that you know, those that are unborn, these kids need it. Right now, not only are our kids and Head Start's under attack, Medicaid is under attack, Medicare is under attack, Social Security is under attack. We are Americans. They take our tax dollars and do what they want to with them. We spend billions abroad. We can spend that money here. We at home. Take care of home first. And to our Governor, Mary Fallin, and we got hundreds of thousands of folks right here in Oklahoma without health care. Your tax dollars, when you pay your sales taxes, your school taxes, your property taxes, your income taxes, your money is taken care of somebody else that has sense enough to take the funding. If we don't wake her up, she won't be woke up. It's our obligation, it's our responsibility to do what needs to be done in order for us to have universal health care. Mass incarceration. Right now, we as a people, black people, white people, whoever, America right now kills more people than anybody else in the world. Oklahoma is #1 on the list, 1 or 2 or 3 on the list for men and women incarceration. Our justice system is not what it should be. It is not close to what it should be. Here, blacks make up about 13% of the population. We are over 50% incarcerated. They say that justice is blind. But they can hear. And we gotta make them hear what we're saying, that we will not continue to tolerate what we have. Even the justice system itself says that we cannot continue to incarcerate in the manner in which we have. The voters' right that they just struck down. It's a tragedy for all of us. It was put in place because discrimination was alive and well. They struck it down, and immediately states have already started to put up hurdles, to put up roadblocks, to put up obstacles. What is more important in the world than you being able to cast your vote for the position that you take? And if they take that, we're all in trouble. And right now, we're all in trouble. Only way we're gonna fix that is to get that Voters' Right Act back in place. We're fighting for jobs, decent jobs, jobs that pay a living wage, jobs that pay a living wage, minimum wage. Right here in Oklahoma, they said minimum wage. If I was to go take welfare, I'd make more than I make if I was taking on a minimum wage job. The point being, America can do better. But she will not do better if we don't make her do better. We must stand our ground when it comes to policies and laws that they're putting in place that victimize us, that divide us, that harm us. We have to do that. When we come, it's a cry for our kids. It's a cry for us as individuals. It's a cry for our grandparents and the elderly. If we don't stand up for them, if we don't speak for them, it won't happen. So I beg of you today to continue to stay in the struggle. Continue to stay marching. Continue to speak out. Continue to stand up. Continue to let your voice be heard. We will stand our ground. We will stand our ground. We will stand our ground. And speaking out against these policies and laws that divide us, that hurt us, that harm us, and don't make us progressive. Thank you. They calling me out.